they have brought Arcadian in, they can lock this down. I mean, getting onto a site when you've got to like face the likes of Trace or Sonic, man, it can be very, very hard indeed. I think making those entry picks is going to be absolutely crucial to Full Gaming. But I would also go so far as to say this is going to be massively uphill. You know, they need the pistol. The pistol's going to be of vital importance. That's going to let us know whether it's going to be a brave fight in the face of a certain defeat or a genuine, platform on which to mount a serious challenge.
We'll see whether or not that will actually happen. I hope it does, to be honest. Uphill fights are good to watch. I do enjoy it.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn with it. I feel for Full Gaming's plight. And it's like the owner said to me, he couldn't. You can't deprive players the opportunity to go and earn a salary with other organisations, and that's what's happened with Carrigan and Arcadian. Mm-hmm. And they built that team, and they came from nowhere. They had that humiliating WCG, which was literally, they got beat by that Macedonian team that hadn't won a game in 8 years or something, and it was like, wow, that's like the most embarrassing thing that could have possibly happened to you. And they came back from that, and I was sort of sniggering a bit when they went to DS Rack, and they were doing all this, let's get in a huddle, and yeah, we mean it, bro. Like, I just thought, wow, this is so contrived, like, you got humiliated, and you're trying to pretend that didn't happen. But they meant it, and they had that intensity, and it was fantastic to see.
An eye opener.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And they beat the best teams, out there. So look, I'd like to see Full Gaming do it, but my instinct, my shoutcaster's instinct,
says mTw. Yeah,
says mTw just have too much quality.
It would actually be extremely surprising if mTw, which is definitely one of the main teams at this tournament.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, they're genuine contenders. Absolutely. Full Gaming were always going to be up against it, but the way they played on you, they really did give themselves, you said it yourself, an uphill battle.
Yeah. As the pistol round is underway, nothing really interesting, to be honest. And like you said, pistol round is going to be extremely important right here, as mTw losing players all over the place. Whether or not there is, they're actually only down 1 with Full Gaming down 2. Yep. Whether or not Full managed to go it off. Full Gaming managed to get Trace down. Ave changing it up with finishing.
And what a round he's had it. That is absolutely insane. Abe has just gone absolutely berserk there. Like, what a four-man that was. What a four-man on the pistol round. And,
There you have it.
There we are. And that's the difference. I haven't seen anyone on the Full Gaming team pull anything out like this across both maps, so unlucky boys.
Indeed. As we'll have a buy from mTw, or are they saving for AWPs? No, it is a buy. M4s are galore. Let's see what Full Gaming is doing. They're actually going for inside trap. Mm-hmm.
It's usually a safe bet. If you can get that pick, you can usually get a quick plan.
Yeah, but they only have Glocks, which is
of course. Yeah, no. I mean, even on an eco.
Did I actually see a gun there? Oh no, I must have been blind.
I think you're hallucinating.
Yeah. I thought I saw Galil.
No, Lannon will do that to anyone.
Yeah,
so.
indeed.
There we are. Boom,
boom,
boom. Bye.
Bye. As
Inner is closed for business.
Indeed. That's a. You know what? mTw shutting down that eco round.
That's the difference, because if you remember in the first half, of course, mTw on their eco managed to get a plant at this stage.
Yes, and they didn't this time around, and that's especially considering they shut them down in under a second.
Yep.
Fagan's
getting a cheeky little kill there. That's going to be a bit annoying, but I think that's all. It's going to be a minor annoyance. He's gone for a knife. No, I don't recommend that. Abe's having none of it. He's gone wild.
Yes. The score is 2-0. Make that actually 8-9. We're almost even Stevens on the CT side for Full.
Why have I got the sudden urge to play Tetris?
It may have something to do with 10,000 people dancing to it right now.
I know, man. Who thought there'd be a LAN in the middle of a rave or something?
Yeah, no kidding. As Full Gaming go for a full again, going completely for inside.
Yep.
Let's see whether or not they can actually capitalize. Yeah,
so
they went for a buy in the third round, to say the least. Arcadian shutting down Fraze with mTw only picking up 1. Ave, oh wow. on this third round, they bought guns, and now they're going to be screwed for 3 more rounds.
Well, let's see what they do. I don't think it'll be that drastic, to be fair. I think
2 rounds.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see what they do. I mean, yeah, we've got a full eco incoming here, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. But look, the scoreboard tells its own story right now. You know, they're not really distributing the picks across, and you know, they need to do that. Full Gaming have got to make these kind of eco rounds count. Just pick up guns, pick up some kills. And Ave, man, he's having a great start to the CTR.
And saves Minet.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's picking up the double as well, and Trace to finish it off. And there it is, 4-0. This is just plowing through the full game ranks, and now it's 10-9.
Well, yep, and this is what I thought would happen. You know, it's if Full Gaming can't do something, and see, here we are. It isn't the 2 rounds because Freeze has got his up there, so I think there's a little bit of kidology. They bought all rifles on that one, and then with the eco to buy their guns, they're going inside again. It's not really worked out for them in the past, but I just want to see if Freeze can work this up in main. So timid at main they've been, which is a stark contrast to what mTw were doing.
Almost pulling out. Trace is going to be there. Does pick up the first. One. Very nice.
You know, that's the kind of exchange that doesn't do anyone any favors.
No.
Because they're now in a situation where it's 4 for 2.
They still have managed to keep the bomb up, but they're sitting by Pop Dog. And Mine is on standby there. Here they go. Outside they push. Mine is going to be there. Does manage to pick up the first. Is he going to get the second? Back in towards Pop Dog. There's the exchange. Not going to happen. Saranga picks it up. Needs to get the hell out of there because Ave is coming in to finish him off.
Nearly gets another.
Yeah, no, there it is.
Didn't gamble on Ave. And Ave is just running around like Rambo at the moment. He's gone berserk.
No, he's doing exactly the same thing that Friesen was doing in the first round. Yeah,
10-0. But I'd say with a little bit more lethal efficiency. I mean, that pistol round kind of set the tone for his game so far. Yeah. So, you know, mTw 5-0 in the second half. And, well, Full Gaming, and I think we could be getting another eco coming in here.
Oh, we're about to find out.
No, it's not an eco. They have got AKs. Don't know if they'll have any ops.
I doubt they'll have money for ops, to be honest.
Yeah.
Friesen was the only person that had the op going on for themselves early on, but again, pushing inside. It's just Arcadian and Zonic in there.
Yep.
And Turkishin and Saranga coming out. Fagan, well, there's the exchange again. Zonic taking out Fagan. And now they're all pushing inside. Look at that rotate from mTw. Yep. Absolutely great play. Outside is completely cleaned out as Mine and Ave just come around. And there's the shutdown on Saranga. Sonic on towards that ramp. And here we go. Ave sitting below that train. They're not. The bomb has been planted. Will Turkishan manage to get something here? There he is on upper. Then he comes in, does not. No.
I tell you what, right? I honestly think mTw would be this far up. You know, if Ave was just on a server by himself, like, I mean, this is like.
What is the score like? What is the balancing out? Oh, look at 13. That's a carry if I've ever saw one.
Well, it's not like a huge carry because Mine's on 9, but I would say what
like 4, 3, and 1.
Yeah, but you know what is telling is the Full Game in their highest fraggers are on 2. So.
Quite bad.
That's out-aimed. That's not going to do without games.
In all honesty, at least the picks are distributed evenly on the Full Gaming side, but yeah.
Yes, evenly, poorly.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what can you do, really? Full Gaming, well, let's see whether or not they can flex their muscle of their brains, to be honest, because they're sending 2 guys to Ivy and 2 guys by Pop Dog, and Friesen is even holding the ground. With Fagan, they're by Pop.
And you see, they've kind of resorted Full Game into what they were doing on Nuke. And this is this kind of, it's a little bit directionless. Let's just have a peek. Let's have a poke. Let's see if we can get a frag, get a pick, please. And it's just not happening right now. You know, Ave is going to, well, I think he's made the first frag like nearly every round, hasn't he? He's certainly not the person you want to be peeking and poking at. And, you know, it's just directionless. That you want to see a polished, executed, synchronized terrorist strat from Full Gaming right now.
Which is exactly what we're not seeing right now, because Wazor is rotating all the way back to inside, and mTw are still firmly putting themselves on towards the day as they're actually getting into there. There they are. They've managed to get on towards the side. The bomb is on the site. Whether or not they're going to get the plan is a whole different ballgame. And mTw has already rotated Zonic, Trace, and Mine all the way in the back. Saranga getting the first.
Yep.
Headshot comes in. Zonic out on towards the ramp. Picks up the second. With the picks up another one. And now it's just Frisian just by himself. What can he do? AWP from Frisian. My apologies from Trace. And now it's just Frisian versus Zonic. Frisian needs to get that plant in or get the kill. Yep. Zonic just needs to hold back for now and just hope he gets the plant.
Well, where's your money going?
I would say Zonic, to be honest. Looking at this... Oh, never mind.
You just lost your money?
I did. Well, it was like going to casino, right? Black or white.
Yeah.
Black or red.
But there we go.
Yeah.
You know, they're up and running now, full game.
Yes.
They
got their
needed
money.
that. They needed that. But again, it was a bit close for comfort, wasn't it? It had to come down to a 1v1 in the end. And the way things have been going.
If it was 1v1 versus Ave, my money would have definitely been.
That goes without saying.
Absolutely.
He's having a great game so far.
6-1 currently in the second half, which makes it 12-10 still for MTW. As Full Gaming doing outside strat, with seeing Frisian through Pop Dog and Vegan through Ivy, and the rest of the team smoking it out.
For them as well, which is could be vital.
There's Minay. With a double, and Ave picking it up as well.
That name again.
The bomb is still up. Where is Turkishan? Is he actually on Hell? No, he's sitting below Train. And he does manage to get the single, and he still has the bomb on. And MTW are rotating all the way back through CT to the back of Trains. Where's Ave going? He's going around. He's going to Pop Dog as Turkishan picks up another one. As Ave is rotated all the way around, picks up the kill. Great game sense on his regard.
Just read it. And again, playing with absolutely no fear at the moment. Ave just running around. 16 for 1, 7-1 to MTW in the second half. And again, breaks any possible momentum from Full Gaming there quite nicely. So
3 more rounds for MTW to win this map. Whether or not they will be able to pull it off, it's a whole different ball game, but it should definitely be a possibility if you look at how they've been performing so far.
Just looking at Full Gaming here as well.
Yeah.
We're going to see what they've got in the arsenal.
Very aggressively as well.
Yeah, I think it could be an aggressive eco, and it is. So, just all about making some frags, and all they're doing now at the moment is feeding the beast.
Yeah.
Dave is just...
20 bomb?
Well, it's stolen from him there, but it's going to come soon. 2 more rounds they need MTW now to get across the finish line. Full Gaming, well, they're being blown away here, and you know it's not just by MTW as a whole. I mean, Ave has really stepped up. He's gone into a overdrive. He's
in the zone, as we always say.
He's in the DeLorean.
DeLorean. He's gone way past those 88 miles an hour. As Full Gaming, as you said, Frisian with the initial pick on Arcadian. That's really what they needed.
Are they going to make it count? No, you see, they're not capitalizing. They're going back. They're gambling here. I think.
Here you can see it on Frisian.
Yeah, they've just got to get this second pick now. That's what they're thinking. Get the second pick. Get the second pick.
And the second pick, if it's coming,
and then bang! All of a sudden,
bam, Zonic.
You're on the back foot.
As Trace finally getting dropped by Waz, or Zonic is going to rotate towards Ivy. Needs to watch out that he does not get picked off there. Manet on Saranga. An exchange that did not really call home. It's 2-on-1. Let's see what Ave can do.
Well, here we go. We're going to see if Ave can is really on fire.
There's the one. First bomb has been planted.
He's on 25 HP against 47 here.
No!
But look at him. Look at him.
20 bomb.
He just doesn't care.
There it is. 20 bomb.
That's so demoralizing. You've just lost a 2v1. But, just, again. Well.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
There's nothing you can do when someone's just going to be that good. And incredible play by him, really. He had no right to win that, but did. And Full Gaming now demoralized, knowing that the MTW are at match point, and they've got to get all of the rounds left in this half to force overtime, which is nothing to look forward to.
Especially not because you consider how good MTW have been playing so far.
Yep.
And Full Gaming are spreading themselves thin currently. As Wazar, let's see where he... Oh, hello.
GG's. See ya.
Yeah.
Well, look, it did go down like how we kind of call it. I know Full Gaming are going to be bitterly disappointed with the way that's kind of, transpired. And realistically, they were out of the 4 halves that they played, they were in it for an 8th. I mean, I'm not a fraction master. But, no, seriously.
They just weren't there on Nuke. They were there. on the first half of Train, but just what happened there on second half of Train is...
mTw just read them, man.
Yeah.
They just called their bluff. They said, right, okay, what happens if we do this?
Yeah, I do think that that the heel face turn has something to do with this.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Look, I know Full-Gaming are going to be bitterly disappointed. It could very well be back to the drawing board for them based on what I'm hearing. Don't read too much into that.
Grapevine.
mTw, on the other hand, they're going to be thinking, you know what? We beat Fnatic in the EPS. We've just breezed past Full-Gaming.
Whoa, no, barely defeated Fnatic.
Hey, it's a win. It's a win against Fnatic, the former all-conquering machine from Sweden on home soil. So, mTw are going to be loving this. They're going to be loving this right now. And they're going to be confident going into the next game, which I believe is going to be taken off in about an hour. So,
indeed, it will be. I'm just quickly going to look at what maps we have going on. I will have to go for a quick break because I have been recruited to do something else for a little bit.
Okay, well, I'll thank you for having me on. Just before I go, just a shameless plug, all the people who are listening to the Shoutcast.
Yes, absolutely.
Great to be on here. I was going to watch this game anyway, but if you haven't had time yet, do check out what we've been doing over at cadred.org, because we've had a lot of video content on there, on our YouTube channel, Cadred Clips. We've been putting out some good written coverage. There's a preview up there. I mean, there's been so much content coming out of DreamHack.
And the quality of Cadred has spiked in the last a year and a half.
We've got a great team there.
Especially since the paid Gonzo threads have come up back then.
I can't take full credit, man. We've got a great team of staff there and dedicated people. And we really do want to cover events like this and do them justice and do esports coverage as a whole justice. A lot of people see us as a source site. That's not really what we're about at all. And we love all of esports, and we've got the staff there that are passionate about it. So if you do get a chance to check us out at cadred.org, please do. Hopefully you like what we see.
What is your next event?
Next event after this, who knows? Could be Gamers Jack in January. We'll wait and see. All I'm looking forward to is a Brest in December, because I've had like 3 lands in 6 weeks. So no wonder I look like a homeless guy that's kind of wandering off the street. Mind you, I do anyway all the time.
Well, you know what we'll do? We'll maybe tonight, when we have a drink or something like that, we'll discuss this game and see whether or not we can actually see another game tomorrow if you're up for it.
Well, we'll certainly see. Of course, my first commitment has to be to the good readers of cadred.org.
Of course.
But it's always a pleasure to be here, and it's always a pleasure to be alongside you, my good man.
Yes.
Laying the I-Series thing to rest, I hope.
I definitely. The less we speak about that, the better, I guess.
Well,
it's definitely been an absolute pleasure to have you on here.
Thanks. And thanks to Kaos TV. You're doing sterling work, sterling cast, and hope you. I'm sure you will.
Yes. We're gonna go and unweb. Yes, we're gonna go and unweb. My good colleague here, who's completely entangled in wires below his desk. You won't be able to see
They're just the wires keeping me alive. It's nothing to do with the Shoutcast. My life support machine is just out of shot. Like so.
Yeah, exactly. Regardless, though, my name is Aceback here, together with Gonzo from DreamHack Winter. That was mTw versus Full-Gaming. Not the thriller of a game that we expected it to be, as many people expected it to be, but what can you do? It is LAN, it is on-site, and sometimes stuff doesn't go your way, and this is a very, very good example of that. I'm going to go and have a quick break. I'm going to have to do the Haunt finals at the main stage here at DreamHack, so I'm going to go for a quick break. But we will be back later tonight with more Counter-Strike 1.6. Let's see what we will do. I don't know yet because I haven't seen the schedule yet, and the single elimination bracket continues on, so we don't know yet. It's going to be either Lions, Snow, Electronic Sahara, Monka, SK, Millennium, Frag Executors, all those guys that are still out here and partaking in the competition.
Some great games coming.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, continue to follow the coverage here at DreamHack, and we will see you later tonight.